Hi, I'm Rachel and this is Let Me in the Library. And I'm alive at least. Well, I don't know if I would say I'm back, like expect regular content, but I'm here. I am alive. I kind of wanted to just pop in and revive this channel a little bit. The last time I posted a video was in October, I believe, and it was when I was talking about mental health, and then I like disappeared for 6 months. So I didn't want to really leave my channel on that note, and I am thankfully mostly doing a lot better, but life has changed a lot since October. And let me take a step back and let me just talk about a few things. Happy 2023. I thought what better day to come back to YouTube than April Fool's Day, because your favorite fool is back. I still want to release some videos here and there. Again, they will not be like regularly scheduled content or anything like that. I think they will just pop up from the ether every once in a while. But some of the things I really do want to release to you are actually things that I've had in my back pocket for a while, and I just either haven't really like filmed the outro to complete it yet, or they're like travel montages and things where I got to go visit bookish friends and go on adventures and do things that I do want to share. But a lot of them are really going to be like those Saturday rewinds, you know, like the one that I posted so far. I do plan on eventually releasing some of those and doing that, but mostly with this channel I just wanted to bring it back, so at least my most recent video was not from way back then, and I feel like I'm getting better and like more into the swing of posting again, hopefully, just so that I can feel like I can do this again without the pressure of starting all over from scratch or anything like that. So that's part of this. And the other thing is, like, I really want to be able to hang out with friends again, a lot of like bookish friends. And I think that what's really changed a lot between like the part of 2022 and into 2023, a lot of people don't post in the same regular schedules as they did before, or they're not watching quite as much, or at least I know I just haven't been. And I think, a lot of people sort of picked up their lives again when social distancing ended, and they were able to start up doing other hobbies again outside of just internet only things, and it's been healthy. I think it's really good, but at the same time there is no doubt like this community helped me do a lot during quarantine, and made me feel very welcome and happy, and I made so many wonderful friends here, and I don't want to let any of that go. And so I do want to just like start this up again and hopefully release some things here and there and get to share some things in my life with you before I feel like I can't do that anymore. So all of this to say, I'm back. Hi. Tell me how you've been. Like, I miss you guys. I really do. I really, really do. I have not been keeping up, like, at all with, like, what are the new books and what's out, other than, like, 2, maybe 3 books that I'm just vaguely aware of just because they're, like, authors that I really like the second like Priory of the Orange Tree book. But also I heard that Jeff Vandermeer is releasing like a 4th Annihilation book, and I'm all about that. But the point is, that aside, I've barely been keeping up with anything, so I just don't know. But let me tell you like just a little bit about how my life has changed, just a bit. I guess just like October was when I was not feeling so hot because I had unfortunately gotten a little bit of the whole Panini virus. I don't think that you have to censor that anymore. So I got COVID in September, and that was really sucky. I had to sell my Lil Nas X concert tickets that I was going to go to with Jayla, and I was feeling very isolated by itself because I also just had to self-isolate for 2 weeks. Around which time my cell phone provider like stopped allowing me to get and send texts, so I just felt like I had nobody to talk to, and people were not speaking to me unless I was using like Instagram or other ways to communicate with people. And also my health declined a lot, and I had to get an inhaler and get medicine, and I felt very bad, where I was like, what is this? Like, is this long COVID? And in that case, I've just read so many horror stories about how this hurts people, and I'm really, really scared. And a lot of people left some really, really nice messages on that video. I feel like almost a little bit embarrassed to go back and watch the video because I just am the kind of person who sometimes feels like I'm making too big of a deal out of something. But to be honest, like, it was a big deal, and it was fine that I felt that way. So I really appreciate that people reached out and said something, and it was really, really kind and really, really nice to read and feel like, people cared. So thank you for that, and I didn't mean to like dramatically disappear for months after that. I mostly just got a little bit busy with life. From then on, I had some traveling for work trips. I got promoted. I got a boyfriend, which was very cool. And he's great. And I have been spending a lot of time with him. And it's been wonderful. And I also started being a dungeon master, DMing my own campaign and being very involved in that, and just trying to enjoy more of the different hobbies that I really, really like to do. So my life has been good. I just now want to also open it up and share it with you a little. I'm rambling a little bit, and I'm going to stop rambling because that's what these like teeny little short videos are supposed to be for, right? Like just a little check-in, tell you I'm alive. That's it. That's the whole message that I have for you for right now. So tell me how you've been. I hope that everybody's okay. I hope you're all, you know, doing great and reading good stuff and just generally enjoying your life. Oh, also here I am. Let me take this opportunity. I am not going to be reading nearly as much this year. Oh my God. 2 years ago, I read a really, really, really large amount of books in a year. And then last year, I read about half of that, which was still a really, really, really large number. This year, I think, at this point, being like you're watching this April 1st and I'm recording this the day before, I think maybe I've read like 12 books this year. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't read more or anything like that. Like, I don't have any of that guilt. I honestly am just like, I'm reading when I feel like it. I have like a little local book club that I've started with some friends where we're just reading a bunch of sci-fi fantasy type of books, and we're in the middle of Red Rising. And it's really nice and fun, and I've been enjoying it. And I think like taking things a little bit slower, a bit of a step at a time, rather than like barreling through and forcing myself to try to read like 30 books a month, because that's how many days there are in a month. Just because I'm that kind of wild person, I don't need to be that way anymore. And I think I have enough things on my plate, enough things that have been a little bit stressful with work and just trying to stay afloat, that I don't need to make that my problem anymore. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I wouldn't have things to say. So I really, really, really wanted to do what I did last year, where I did like the stupid books I'm excited for. That was just a full joke for April Fool's Day, but the creativity has not been flowing in my brain as far as silly little books. It didn't happen this year, is what it is. I figured I would just come back, and that is the big surprise. Pranked you, I'm back. I think that's everything I have to say. So I'm gonna keep this short and just say goodbye. So thanks for watching. How do I do my outro again? I'm Rachel. This is Let Me in the Library, and I'll see you next time. Oh my God, it's been so long. I don't even remember. Bye!